All right, breaking news just coming in, cutting across to those visuals that are coming in from Kerala on the protests that are taking place. Firestorm over Swapna Suresh's revelations in Kerala gold scam exploding further. Kerala MLA and former Minister K.T. Jalil approached the police seeking a probe into the alleged conspiracy behind the fresh allegations. So there you go, heat on Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan. You can see all the barricading right there as well, and the protests that are taking place. Swapna, of course, has been booked over the conspiracy charges. Now, the K.T. Jalil approached the police seeking a probe into alleged conspiracy behind the fresh allegations that have been levelled against Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan and his family. And Jalil said the prime accused was raising false and fabricated allegations, and there was a clear conspiracy behind her move to come out with the charges. Now, the police have registered a case against Swapna Suresh on the complaint of former Minister K.T. Jalil. The case has been registered under sections 153, that is provocation with the intent to cause riot, and 120 of the IPC, criminal conspiracy. Meanwhile, the opposition is stepping up to heat against Pinarayi Vijayan. Congress is carrying out a protest. Visuals first here on India Today. Live visuals on your screens right now of the Congress carrying out the protest against Kerala Chief Minister. The Congress is now demanding the resignation of Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan. Congress, in fact, even earlier today was staging this protest against the Chief Minister over the allegation of Swapna Suresh in the gold scam case and demanding his resignation, and that protest is still going on, and we're cutting live to those visuals. These are exclusive visuals coming in from Kerala. In fact, listen in to what is going on right there. So massive protest against Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan. Congress staging this particular protest, wanting the resignation, demanding the resignation of Chief Minister. The opposition is up in arms against Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan. First up on India Today. These are the exclusive visuals that you see first here on India Today of what is going on at the moment in Kochi in Kerala. This is a complete firestorm. We're bringing you the latest details this afternoon. The Kerala MLA has called the allegations fabricated. This is the Kerala gold scam case that we're talking about. Swapna has been booked over conspiracy charges, and these are the protest visuals first on India Today. We'll be listening into them in just about a bit, but you can see there are water cannons that are being sprayed on the protesters on the other side of the barricade. If you can see, you see the barricades with Kerala police written on them, and on one side you can see the police firing water cannons on all these protesters who are peacefully protesting for the moment. The firestorm over Swapna Suresh's revelations in Kerala gold scam case exploding, and on your screens you can see that Kerala MLA and former Minister K.T. Jalil approached the police seeking a probe into the alleged conspiracy behind the fresh allegations leveled against Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan and his family. Jalil has said the prime accused was raising false and fabricated allegations, and there was a clear conspiracy behind her move to come with the charges. Now, the police have now registered a case against Swapna Suresh on the complaint of former Minister K.T. Jalil. Pramod Madhav now joining us for the very latest. Pramod, have I got this correct? From the other side of the barricade, we can see that the police is spraying water through the water cannons on the protesters. Have the protests so far been calm, without any violence, and peaceful?
Well, it is absolutely like the same Congress protest that has held today, and this is about the Swapna Suresh issue and the gold scam, and opposition party in Kerala want a resignation of the Chief Minister, and that's the reason they are protesting continuously. This is at the capital of the city. Now, Swapna Suresh, in the recent in a statement, she gave a very big revelation claiming that this could not have occurred without the notice of the Chief Minister, because as per the ED sources, it's been happening since 2016. And she also gave two important statements, one being being that one of the bags that was supposed to go to the Chief Minister in Dubai, that had money in it, which was found out during the scanning, and the other one about vessels carrying precious metal, heavy metals, was sent to Cliff House. Based on these two issues only, the Congress party is demanding the resignation of the Chief Minister.
My question here is, Pramod, on the water cannons being fired on the protesters, were the protests peaceful, is the question, or was there any kind of violence that was reported?
Well, this is at the capital of Kerala and at the assembly, and the Congress party members and various opposition parties over there, they demanded the Chief Minister to resign, and they did not, from there they could not disperse, and that's the reason water cannon was used. There was push and pull, but as far as we know, no one was severely injured.
And at the moment, of course, we do know what the Congress's demand is. The opposition is now demanding that the Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan resigns. Any word coming in from his party on these protests that are taking place that demand the resignation of the Chief Minister, Pramod?
The Chief Minister earlier also released a statement after the Swapna Suresh came out with her 164-page statement, where she said that the Chief Minister, she has named the relatives of the Chief Minister and the former Principal Secretary, and at that point the Chief Minister and the CPM reacted, claiming that these are baseless accusations and that it was the CPM party which demanded for a detailed probe in it. In fact, Swapna Suresh was in prison for nearly 16 months, and the case was separately being investigated by the Customs Office, the NIA and ED at one point, and even now Swapna Suresh claims that she has more to tell the authorities. Only after that she'll come out and speak to the media, bringing out more information on this.
All right, Pramod, hold on right there. Stay with us. This is First Up on India Today. We're getting you these visuals of what is happening in Kochi in Kerala. Opposition staging a protest demanding the resignation of Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan. This is the Kerala gold scam case which is exploding. Listen in to what is happening in Kochi right now. So you heard what is going on right there in Kochi in Kerala. These are visuals First Up on India Today. Do we have Pramod still with us? The spokesperson of the Congress party, Srinivasan, now joins us. Sir, what are your demands at this point of time? We've lost that connection with Srinivasan. At the moment, we'll re-establish that connection and get you more political reactions as we go along the way, because this is a story we're keeping a close watch on. The protests are not dying down. The protests are still on, despite the police trying to stop the protesters. It's going on. There are water cannons that are being fired on the protesters as well. The opposition, of course, is demanding the resignation of Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan. The Kerala Congress staging a protest against Chief Minister Vijayan over the allegation of Swapna Suresh in the gold scam case, demanding the resignation of the Chief Minister. We'll get you reactions from the Congress party in just about a bit to elucidate further on their demands on the back of which these protests are taking place. This is a firestorm, viewers, over Swapna Suresh's revelations in the Kerala gold scam case. This story is exploding, and you can see the protests on your screens. Again, I'd like to say these are visuals that you see first on India Today. Kerala MLA, former Minister KT Jalil approached the police seeking a probe into the alleged conspiracy. All right, we'll get some reactions. I'm being told we're trying to get reactions at the moment, so we're going to just wait for those reactions to come in. But Kerala MLA and former Minister KT Jalil approached the police seeking a probe into the alleged conspiracy behind the fresh allegations leveled against Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan and his family. Jalil said the prime accused was raising false and fabricated allegations, and there was a clear conspiracy behind her move to come up with the charges now at this point of time. So the timing of the charges and when they've been revealed is being questioned by Jalil. The police has registered a case against Swapna Suresh. Srinivasan, the Congress party spokesperson, is back with us on the phone line. Srinivasan, your first up reaction on these protests. What are your exact demands at this point of time?
See, the Congress has been demanding that pending the investigation, the Chief Minister should resign. It's like it's something similar to even if an inquiry is ordered against an official, the official is suspended pending inquiry. This is a serious allegations which has come against the Chief Minister's office. It's not one person of the Chief Minister who's involved. It is the dignity of the office of the Chief Minister. So we are requesting, as the Congress party is asking, that the Chief Minister should step down and a court-monitored inquiry should be conducted.
And you have a point, Srinivasan, when you say that a court-monitored committee should be appointed and the court should take charge. The question, Srinivas, is about the timing of these revelations also that are coming in. Don't you think that there should be some sort of a benefit of doubt given on the timing of the revelations that have come out?
Even a sworn affidavit under the Criminal Procedure Code, where she has mentioned that she has brought these things to the attention of the investigative agencies, and she also fears there is a threat to her life, and she feels that the proper investigation is not being conducted, and she also feels there is undue influence is being exerted by the office of the Chief Minister to prevent the investigation. So she came out and publicly told, and she has also repeated that this is only a tip of the iceberg. More things will come out in the case ahead. So under these circumstances, where the investigation agencies are entering the office of the Chief Minister of the state, it's a question of the dignity of the state that is involved. Hence, as a matter of routine, there's something called a political morality. The Chief Minister should step down.
But Srinivasan, and you have every right to protest in a democracy, and the opposition, that it's their right to protest when things like this happen. So we're not questioning you over the protests that are taking place, but here, don't you think that on the basis of an allegation you are expecting the Chief Minister to step down? Shouldn't you wait for the probe to be complete, the court to really come up with an order?
Hello?
Yes, Srinivasan, can you hear me?
Yeah. And no, there is nothing about, I mean, these are new revelations which she has brought in.
I agree. That is what I'm saying, that on the basis of an allegation, you want the Chief Minister to step down.
It is not an allegation. She has given a sworn affidavit in a magistrate, before a magistrate. It is not a small thing. When you give a sworn affidavit in front of a magistrate, you have to take it seriously.
No, but a sworn affidavit, a sworn affidavit can be submitted, but it's a matter of what the court also has to decide after hearing, right? The matter.
No, see, this is a clear case where the gold smuggling was involved. It's a clear case his principal secretary, Shiva Shankar, was involved. It's a clear case that the central intelligence agencies have been inquiring. It's a clear case now that she has stated that her life is under threat. She is revealing, she is one person who has first-hand information about what has happened. Why can't the Chief Minister, if he feels that he is so innocent, to protect the dignity of the office of the Chief Minister's office in the state, he should step down pending inquiry. If he is so innocent, he can come back after the inquiry.
Okay, so that is a much fairer ask than asking him to step down immediately, right? That step down till the probe is over, because he's been named. So step down till the probe is over. Instead of asking for his...
This is a